and all the other services rushed to protect the president from being shot again, because we knew several attempts was planned against the president. And then they whisked the president out of the Oval Office. The man that handed the documents to the president, frantic, confused, wondering what is going to happen. And then the Lord took me upstairs to a recovery room. It's a recovery room where they put the president in a situation like this, and then from there take the further actions. And immediately they came, two men, a white male they are, the secret services. They came in the room and saw me. Of course, the president being fearful, wondering what is going on, saw me there, and he asked, "But who the hell are you? How did you get in here?" I did not say a word. Then the secret services that brought him in said, "We know who he is. He's not a bad guy, and will not harm you." And they turn around to go to another room, and I say, "Wait. You are worried," and that's what I said to the president and the secret services. "You are worried how to explain to the American people how somebody got shot in the president's office, and what happened, what led to that, the amount of uproar around the world, investigation." And I said that the president is alive, and I will testify to what has happened, that I was in there, and I told them what happened. So they knew that I was there, and I saw the shooter. So, and then I said then in the message that those, and I told them what the purpose is, because everybody was wondering what's going on. The order that you signed, and I give you more details too in this message than the one I did on Facebook, before the operation in Iran to destroy the nuclear plants. And I explained to them their motive and intention. The order that you have signed was an opening, an entrance into something great, big, out of scope, that there are people or operations that don't like you, which you already know. And they know how popular you are. And that nothing will happen in your administration or disrupt it, because you are supported by both Democrats and the Republicans and the independents, that majority of the Americans are with you. So the operations that you have assigned to be executed, there will be genocide, a massive killing of people, destruction of life, things that is beyond any comprehension, that when Americans, we the American people, when we hear that, everybody will run away and will not want to be associated with you. And then they will unleash all manners of attack in order to destroy your administration, like they did the first time. That's their plan. But I hear the Lord on what the Lord said. They will fail. That what they have planned and what they will do will not turn the American people against you. And even though many will be disgusted by what they had done, the people will still support you. But this message is for you to beware and make plan to protect yourself and your administration from falling into their trap. I didn't say this before, but President Trump, your administration have always been paying attention and have always done everything the Lord had said and asked that I delivered to you. And to get sense of what you need to do now, because you might think it is all over, Because when I gave that message earlier, that was before the operations in Iran. And then that's why, and I believe that you listen and you pay attention, you narrowed the scope of your operations from what you had planned to do before. Because it was entrapment to drag you down, and you listened and heeded the advice. Because I'm speaking to the president right now, and I know he will hear it. That if you read Psalm 35, never let that psalm pass out of your way. I know you're a busy man, make time to read Psalm 35 so that you will beware. Those that dig holes, hoping for you to fall in it, they shall fall into the hole themselves, and there they will be buried. Those that try to set a trap for you, they shall be caught in their own trap. Because the Lord had already said that they will fail. So that means you will succeed and overcome that. But don't forget all the attempts on your life. Don't forget all the things that has happened. As I have always spoken to you and your administration, from the first time before even you ran until today, though I have not written to you in a while, but I stopped writing to you or trying to get to you or reach you because you now have an ears. I know you have ears everywhere. And even in my system and my phone, I know that you have your ears there. So you hear and you receive the message. That though they failed, I said that day that at this message on the day of the opening, I'm going to give you another plot to kill you, President Trump. And I describe it like in the Ezekiel that when people change their ways, the Lord and his anger and wrath will not be for them. And then also that the revelation of the Lord comes so that you make your own plan and do that of which you will do as a man. And the rest God will do. And this second, another attempt, because that time you felt and you saw the rebellion that happened even among your supporters, the uproar against you going into Iran the way you planned in order to help you, to save you. Because then I called as the Lord that all Americans of goodwill that support you shall try